Hello, this is Norma and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making some loaded baked potato and some chicken wings. I was going to cook something else for you guys, but then I was checking my condiments in my fridge and I realized that my sour cream expires in 3 days. So I don't want to waste it, so we're going to be making potatoes today with that. The best potato to use to bake is russet potatoes, and I like the skin, to eat the skin of the potatoes. I like to eat the skin because that's where most of the vitamins and the minerals are. So the first thing you do is I preheated my oven to 425 degrees. I washed my potatoes. So you need to wash your potatoes well. I use my vegetable scrubber, wash it and then dry it well. So I've done that, and now we go on to the next step. After I've done that, I like to poke my potatoes, because sometimes when the steam is too much as it starts to bake, and it can prevent the potato from exploding when you're baking it. Sometimes it don't, but sometimes it do. So I just like to poke my potatoes. So that's what we're going to do. And I'm just going to take my fork and I'm just going to poke it. The next step, I'm going to put some olive oil on my potatoes and just rub it all around, because I don't want the skin of my potato to be dry. So now that I've put the oil, I'm going to take some salt and I'm just going to put it on my potato skin. And now I'm going to take my potato and put it in my oven. For my chicken wings, I seasoned it last night with some seasoning oil and some salt, and I have it overnight in my fridge. And now I have some flour right here. I'm going to put some of your Slap Your Mama seasoning. I'm going to put this organic no salt and a little bit of salt. And I'm also going to be using this Japanese panko crumbs. So let's start. So I have my flour right there. I'm going to put some of the Slap Your Mama seasoning. You can season to taste. I'm going to put a little bit of salt and the organic no salt seasoning. And I'm going to stir that around. So I have the chicken. I'm just going to put it in the panko crumbs. And I'm going to take it and transfer it in the flour and put it in my bowl and do the next one. And put it in the flour. I'm going to do all of them and we'll be back. I've breaded all my chicken wings ready to be fried. And when my potato is ready, I'm going to be putting some bacon bits. I'm going to be putting some sharp cheddar cheese that's grated. I'm going to be putting sour cream, some salt, and some fresh parsley. So let's go on to frying our chicken. It's time to put my chicken. I put an onion in there, a piece of onion, to see if my oil was hot, and it's hot. So I'm just gonna start dropping in my wings. And start flipping these wings around. It's time to start taking out these wings. And I'm just going to drain them. And it's time to put in my second batch. And I'm going to fry those, and we will be back. If you hear that noise going, it's my chicken that's frying. So my potato has been in the oven for an hour and 15 minutes because they were big. So I'm just going to cut it down the middle. And you can tell it's done if you take your knife and just stick it through and it goes through. So we're going to cut all of them. Make a slit in the middle of the top. It's hot, so take your paper towel and just squeeze it like this. And you see when you squeeze it how it opens. So just take your paper towel and squeeze it, because you want them to open up. So what I do after I do that, I dig some out. Not all of them. And I'm just going to put it in a... I have a bowl right here. I'm just going to put it in there. And when I showed you all my ingredients, I forgot to show you my butter. I'm using unsalted butter. So I'm just going to dig some out. Like this. So I'm going to do all of them. We'll be right back. The first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to put cheese in there. And put as much as you like. I've put the cheese. And now I'm going to start putting some butter in there. So the butter was room temperature. And these are fully loaded Brussels potatoes. This is loaded potato. If you don't like butter, you don't like cheese, you don't like sour cream, this is not for you. And these bacon bits, they're fully cooked. So now I'm going to put some of my bacon bits in there. And go on to the next step. So some of my potatoes that I took out, I'm going to stuff it back in the potato. So just take it and put it back. Let me do all of them. I've stuffed it back. We're going to repeat the process. I'm going to put butter. In all of them, we're going to put cheese and bacon bits. Put it back in the oven. And then when we take it out, we will put sour cream and some salt and my cut up parsley. So let me do all of this. I've stuffed it. I still have my oven on 425. I'm going to put it back in there because I want my cheese to melt. I kept it for 15 minutes. My cheese has melted. And I'm going to put my sour cream. And now I'm going to add some bacon bits. And some fresh parsley. So my loaded potato is done, and I'm about to plate my food, my chicken wings. I fried it. Let me plate my food and we'll be right back. So I have my plate ready with my fully loaded Brussels potato, baked potato, some chicken wings, and I have some sour cream. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification button so each time I upload you will be notified. Bye bye.